A lawyer for Sean Diddy Combs has quit, leaving the rapper's legal team ahead of his sex trafficking trial.
Of Sean Diddy Combs' 6 defense attorneys is quitting, according to reports. Anthony Rico filed the motion yesterday saying he can no longer effectively serve as counsel for the disgraced music mogul.
Dr. King called it the law of unintended consequences. So sometimes the more you push a person down, the stronger they get. He's doing fine. It's a difficult circumstance. He's making the best of the situation. A serious proceeding with serious consequences, and all of us are addressing it accordingly.
I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible. He has been ready to defend this case since he first found out about this case. Nothing has changed from his perspective.
His attorney just quit, okay? He starts trial in May. Okay, his criminal trial starts in May, and his attorney just quit. Okay, and everybody say this is very mysterious why he quit.
In New York federal court, Anthony Rico filed a motion to withdraw as one of Diddy's 6 defense lawyers yesterday.
Him and Diddy both in on it. Now there's a price to pay for this Hollywood stuff, because once you go in, you can't come out. And if one gets turned in, then the secrets come out. In case you guys don't know what I'm talking about, in case you guys didn't know, Diddy, as we all know, is facing crazy allegations.
There has been negative propaganda put out about me that's not true.
In a stunning twist that no one saw coming, the defense team of one of the nation's most notorious figures has been rocked by an abrupt and mysterious departure. Just months before the trial is set to begin, a high-profile attorney, one who had been seen as a pillar of the legal strategy, has suddenly pulled out, leaving behind a vacuum of unanswered questions and a trail of speculation. The decision, shrouded in the protective veil of attorney-client privilege, has raised eyebrows and set off a chain reaction among legal experts, political pundits, and an audience hungry for every detail of this unfolding drama. The shock of the withdrawal comes on the heels of an expansion in the defense team that, until recently, had seemed unstoppable. In the past few weeks, the team had grown to include a cadre of legal heavyweights, each handpicked to bolster the intricate defense against charges that range from federal sex trafficking and racketeering to conspiracy. This sudden shakeup not only disrupts the carefully constructed legal mosaic, but also injects a raw, unpredictable energy into a case already mired in controversy. With the trial looming on the horizon, departure of this key attorney leaves many wondering whether it signals internal discord, strategic recalibration, or something far more personal. Just when it seemed that every possible contingency had been accounted for, the defense's own maneuverings have taken an unexpected turn. The attorney's formal filing for withdrawal was curt and deliberately ambiguous, citing protections afforded by attorney-client privilege as the reason for stepping away, while legal insiders have speculated about a range of possibilities, from disagreements over defense strategy to potential conflicts of interest. The lack of detailed explanation only adds layers to the mystery. The filing is a classic legal tightrope walk. Provide enough detail to satisfy the court while keeping the most sensitive information securely under wraps. And yet, this very ambiguity has fueled an avalanche of theories, each more dramatic than the last, as observers try to piece together the real story behind the withdrawal. As the dust settles on this internal shakeup, the broader legal battle begins to take shape. At the center of this maelstrom is a defendant whose very name has become synonymous with controversy and headline-grabbing legal drama. Facing charges that span a spectrum of serious allegations, from alleged racketeering to claims of exploitation, the defendant's legal team has been preparing for a trial that promises to be as sensational as it is complex. With a case that not only involves criminal charges but also a slew of civil lawsuits, the stakes couldn't be higher. Every new development, from unexpected legal motions to strategic shifts in courtroom tactics, adds fuel to an already blazing fire of public interest and media frenzy. One of the most contentious issues that has emerged relates to the charges brought against the defendant. Charges that include a controversial count associated with allegations of transporting individuals for the purposes of prostitution. The defense argues that this particular charge is rooted in a law with a long and troubled history of racial bias. According to their line of reasoning, the statute in question was originally designed to target an entirely different kind of behavior and, in its modern application, has been wielded as a tool for selective prosecution. In essence, the defense contends that the law has been misapplied, serving as a means to single out a powerful, influential man who, under different circumstances, would likely have remained above such scrutiny. The implications of this argument are far-reaching. It not only challenges the validity of the charges, but also touches on broader societal questions about fairness, bias, and the role of the legal system in policing morality. Yet, amidst the legal wrangling and heated debates over statutory interpretation, there is an undeniable element of spectacle that has captured the public's imagination. The courtroom is poised to become a stage where every piece of evidence, every cross-examination, and every strategic decision will be dissected and discussed in real time. Video evidence, long touted as the ultimate arbiter of truth, has emerged as a central piece of the puzzle. Proponents on both sides of the aisle recognize that while video can indeed capture raw, unfiltered moments, it also presents its own set of challenges. How does one interpret what is seen when every frame could be argued as either incontrovertible fact or cleverly staged performance? This tension between what the camera reveals and what the legal teams argue has set the stage for a trial that promises not only to decide the fate of one man, but also to test the very limits of modern evidentiary standards. Beyond the courtroom, the reverberations of this legal battle extend into the broader realm of public perception and societal discourse. The withdrawal of a key attorney, the invocation of controversial laws, and the strategic posturing of both the defense and the prosecution all contribute to a narrative that is as much about power and prejudice as it is about individual guilt or innocence. For many viewers, the case has evolved into a microcosm of larger cultural and political debates about race, about the reach of the law, and about the extent to which personal fortune and influence can shape the course of justice. The courtroom drama, with its high stakes and intense scrutiny, offers a window into these larger issues, prompting audiences to consider not just the outcome of one trial, but the broader implications for society at large. Inside the courtroom, the drama is expected to intensify further as the trial date draws near. Legal experts anticipate that the defense will pivot its strategy to emphasize the consensual nature of the defendant's actions, arguing vehemently that the charges are an overreach, a prosecutorial overkill designed to tarnish a well-known figure's reputation rather than to serve justice. This argument, however, is not without its challenges. The prosecution, armed with what they claim is irrefutable video evidence and a host of corroborating testimonies, is poised to counter every assertion with a barrage of facts and legal precedents. The delicate balance between these competing narratives, one that insists on the inviolability of personal freedom and another that seeks to hold individuals accountable for their actions, will form the crux of what is expected to be one of the most closely watched legal battles in recent memory. As the legal strategies are debated and dissected, the human element of the case remains ever present. The withdrawal of the attorney, for all its legal and strategic ramifications, also carries a deeply personal undertone. Behind every legal filing, every courtroom argument, and every public statement lies a web of personal relationships, unspoken tensions, and individual vulnerabilities. For the defense team, the sudden exit of a trusted colleague is not just a logistical challenge. It is a blow to morale, a shakeup in the intricate dance of collaboration and trust that defines high-stakes litigation. It forces the remaining attorneys to reassess their strategy, to reallocate responsibilities, and perhaps even to confront underlying conflicts that had previously been managed behind closed doors. And for the defendant himself, the unfolding drama is a stark reminder that in the world of high-profile legal battles, even the most carefully laid plans can be upended in an instant. Looking ahead, the implications of this shakeup are as profound as they are unpredictable. With the trial date fast approaching, every new development is being scrutinized not just for its immediate impact, but for the way it might set a precedent for future cases. Legal analysts are already debating whether the abrupt withdrawal of a key attorney could signal a broader trend, a sign that even the most formidable legal teams are not immune to internal discord and unexpected setbacks. In a legal landscape that is constantly evolving, where every ruling and every motion can have ripple effects far beyond the confines of a single courtroom, This case is emerging as a litmus test for the integrity of the justice system itself. The public, too, is drawn into this narrative, compelled by the promise of a trial that is as much about spectacle as it is about substance. Social media is abuzz with heated discussions and speculative commentary, with each new piece of information adding to an already intricate tapestry of opinions and theories. Some viewers see the defense's argument as a courageous stand against systemic bias, while others view it as a desperate maneuver aimed at exploiting legal technicalities. In this charged atmosphere, every detail, no matter how seemingly minor, becomes a focal point for debate. The very public nature of the case ensures that the proceedings will be dissected and analyzed in real time, turning the courtroom into a living theater where the stakes are not only legal, but also deeply symbolic. As the narrative unfolds, one cannot help but marvel at the intricate interplay of strategy, personality, and raw emotion that defines this case. The departure of the key attorney, while immediately disruptive, may well prove to be the catalyst for a dramatic evolution in the defense's approach. It forces a re-examination of every argument, every piece of evidence, and every assumption that has so far underpinned the legal strategy. And while the reasons for the withdrawal remain locked behind a veil of confidentiality, its effects are already being felt in every corner of the legal landscape. From the tense deliberations in the courtroom to the impassioned debates on social media. Ultimately, this case is more than just a legal battle. It is a narrative of power, prejudice, and the relentless pursuit of truth in a world where nothing is ever as it seems. As viewers, we are invited not only to witness the unfolding drama, but also to engage with it on a deeper level, to ask questions about the very nature of justice and the ways in which our society grapples with issues of race, influence, and accountability. The trial promises to be a landmark event, one that will not only determine the fate of a single individual, but also challenge long-held assumptions about the legal system and its ability to deliver fair outcomes. As the final days before the trial tick away, the anticipation is palpable. Every new development, every unexpected twist, and every carefully crafted legal argument adds another layer to a story that is as compelling as it is complex. The stakes have never been higher, and the questions never more urgent. Can a fair trial be achieved when the very mechanisms of justice are under intense scrutiny? Will the withdrawal of a key attorney undermine the defense's ability to mount an effective challenge? Or will it force a creative reconfiguration that ultimately strengthens their case? And above all, what does this mean for the future of legal battles that command the attention of an entire nation? In the end, the answer may lie not in the verdict itself, but in the journey that leads to it. A journey filled with twists, turns, and moments of profound revelation. The courtroom will soon become the stage for a dramatic showdown where every word, every gesture, and every piece of evidence will be weighed with painstaking care. For now, all we can do is watch, speculate, and prepare for a trial that promises to redefine the boundaries of legal strategy and public perception alike. So, as the clock counts down and the tension mounts, we invite you to join us on this riveting journey. Share your thoughts, cast your predictions, and keep your eyes fixed on every unfolding detail. Because in a case where the stakes are as monumental as the questions it raises, every moment is charged with the potential to reshape not only the lives of those involved, but the very fabric of our understanding of justice. The trial is not just a legal proceeding. It's a dramatic narrative that challenges us to reconsider the limits of power, the nature of accountability, and the enduring quest for truth in a world that is constantly in flux. Stay tuned as we continue to bring you the latest updates, expert insights, and behind-the-scenes perspectives on this landmark case. The drama is only beginning, and the story that unfolds over the coming weeks will undoubtedly leave an indelible mark on the annals of legal history. What will the next chapter reveal? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. In this high-stakes game of strategy and subterfuge, every revelation is a step toward a truth that is as elusive as it is compelling. And so, with a sense of anticipation and a recognition of the profound implications at play, we conclude this chapter of our story. The stage is set, the players are in position, and the countdown to trial has begun. Prepare yourself for a journey into the heart of a legal storm, a journey where every detail matters, every decision carries weight, and the quest for justice is as relentless as it is unpredictable. This is not merely a trial. It is an epic confrontation between the forces of power and the enduring pursuit of truth, and we're here to witness it all unfold. What do you think lies ahead? Can the defense rally in the wake of such an unexpected upheaval? Or will the prosecution's arsenal of evidence prove insurmountable? As you mull over these questions, remember that in the world of high-profile legal battles, the only certainty is that nothing is ever quite as it seems. Join the conversation, share your insights, and stay with us as we continue to peel back the layers of this gripping saga. The journey is far from over, and the final act promises to be nothing short of extraordinary. Every twist, every argument, and every revelation in this case is a testament to the enduring complexity of our legal system. A system where the interplay of strategy, human emotion, and raw evidence can turn a courtroom into a crucible for truth. As we stand on the precipice of what promises to be a historic trial, one thing remains clear. The drama unfolding before our eyes is not just about one man's fate, but about the very essence of justice itself. Stay tuned, keep questioning, and let the unfolding narrative inspire you to think deeply about the power of the law and the challenges of achieving true fairness in an ever-changing world. The clock is ticking, the players are poised, and the story continues to evolve. What will the next twist reveal? How will the remaining attorneys adapt to this unforeseen setback? And in the end, will the scales of justice balance in a case that has already redefined what it means to fight for one's freedom? These are the questions that will drive our next chapter, and we invite you to be a part of this incredible journey. Together, we will witness a trial that is as much a battle for truth as it is a spectacle of legal ingenuity, and we're just getting started. This is your front row seat to a courtroom drama where every moment counts and every revelation holds the promise of changing everything. Get ready, because the story is about to take another unexpected turn, and you won't want to miss a single detail.